My education here in New York meant everything to me. It's how I explored my creativity and found my voice. I started at PS 196, JHS 157, and finally LaGuardia High School. But this virus is robbing children of that experience. Kids in our most vulnerable neighborhoods don't have the tools they need to continue their education right now. Together, we can make sure we don't lose our next generation of artists, creators, and innovators. If you think I'm exaggerating, think about these innovators.
We native New Yorkers, and there's just something about New York that is so above and beyond other places, not taking anything from anywhere else. I grew up in Queens, but I was born in Harlem. I came out of the era of the 80s. And in the 80s, when you think about New York, there was just so much potential here creatively. The fashion, the style. And out of that, what came out of the 80s was a need, okay, there's poverty, there's crime, there's death, destruction, and darkness. But inside all of that, there's some seeds of creativity, beauty, and productivity. Out of the Bronx came this global phenomenon called hip-hop.
And it took over the world. You want to know why New York City is one of the greatest cities on earth?
You heard our story lyrically or through songs or maybe through music videos. Music is a form of art, you know, and some people take it for granted, but when you discover that your music writing or your music production is art, your brain opens up to other styles of art and other flavors of art because the art always leads you to more art.
It's just all about us showing expression. Music always been like the pulse of us as minorities, as people in general. You know, you could be going through whatever, but when you hear music, it does something to you. You learn from it. It puts you in a good spirit. You want to dance, you want to cry. So that's how we always made our music. We wanted people to understand our music as being an emotional roller coaster. A song like Cream, people could relate to it. You know, growing up, single parent, you know what I mean? Watching my moms go through different relationships, abusive ones, things that I was helpless at. I wrote about it because I know that I'm not the only one that been through these different kind of situations. That's what it's all about with Wu-Tang.
But the communities where the culture was born are hurting the most right now.
The COVID-19 virus is wreaking havoc on our community.
Black and Hispanic New Yorkers are dying at a higher rate than any other group.
People need food, access to education.
Why shouldn't they have the opportunities that every other kid on the face of the earth has? Just because they're not flesh and blood of us, they can still be our families. They have a purpose and they have a destiny to become the great people that they were put here to be. We represent the vibe that these kids are currently coming from, but we also represent that that doesn't mean anything. That means you can be a casting director, you can be a journalist, you could be a sound man, a light man, you could be an artist, you could be a dancer, you could be a singer, you could be a professor in a university. If we could duplicate that in every shape, form for these kids, whatever it is that they want to do, we can build a better world.